and the energy is the Hermit card. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Virgo. It can be their sun, their moon, or their rising sign. If not, this is a day where there may be a lot of introspection. Perhaps you're spending some time alone. Maybe you're consciously choosing to separate yourself. Maybe you have something that you're working on, something that's laborious or requires research, quiet, solitude, focus. Others of you, given circumstances, maybe you're carrying a heavy load and you're seeking some answer within, maybe connecting to a spiritual advisor or someone who can give you some sage advice. Others of you, this is about information, education, and maybe you're connecting to a teacher or a mentor or acting as such to someone. There's also a focus on experience, the wisdom of life, that comes with age. And you may be focused on those issues, aging or health concerns, connecting with your spirituality, spending some time in quiet contemplation, and preferring your own company. You're perhaps waiting for something and being very patient. This may be a period of preparation for you. And so today is a day where you're being very prudent about something. You're taking a closer look. Something is coming into your awareness, or you're shedding light on issues for others. Whatever it is, this is a karmic circumstance meant to help you wrap up some things, find closure, tie up some loose ends, close out unfinished business, the things that you have been putting off and perhaps avoiding. So the occurrences today are going to challenge some of your previous ideas, beliefs, or understanding about life, about others, even about yourself. And it may feel very stressful or crisis-oriented, whatever you're dealing with, but know that you are spiritually protected. Whatever is happening right now is meant to enlighten you, give you some better understanding. So it's a day where taking things in, listening, observing is more important than expending your energy to explain something to others or to put forth your ideas. This is a time for you to examine your connections. Are the people that you're with really authentic or genuine? Are they following through on what they say? Do they claim one belief system and yet act in a totally different manner? So it's a day where you have to rely on yourself to a large degree. You have to use your common sense, what your own intuition is telling you, so that you can make good choices and decisions that are best for you, not relying on what someone says they're going to do for you or with you. Now, it's a day where, your best approach is not to get caught up in the emotional. Try to maintain distance so that you can be objective about a circumstance. Take this intellectual outlook so that you can plan what your next move is. And that can only come through seeing something clearly, seeing yourself, a situation, or matters for what they really are, allows you to make changes that you need to realign your goals more quickly and more easily. So today it may be easy, maybe you can effectively communicate with people while still keeping some kind of distance. You may be in a situation where maybe you're just biding your time, so you need to say what you need to say or do what you need to do to get through a situation until you can get to the other side of it. And it's a day where, you may be very focused on something to the point that you're missing something else. So you need to be careful that you're not losing track of something or something is falling through the cracks because you've been so intently looking in one direction when really what is of significance is happening somewhere else. Now, it is a day where you are meant to learn something, and possibly through some kind of confrontation. This is connected to the sign of Virgo, and Virgo is a very service-oriented sign. But there's also a tendency to feel that I know best. I can do this the right way. And so you may find yourself even going out of your own way to provoke some kind of controversy or a showdown with another person where you're going to prove that you know the better course, you know the right answer. But the truth is, this is a battle that you're not going to win, because in the process, you're going to discover that you don't know quite as much as you thought you did. Or again, those roles could be reversed. But this is a day about using your logic, being analytical, because karma, again, is working through some circumstances to help you see something clearly. In the negative, maybe you or someone you're dealing with is refusing to see a truth. It may be that, someone is perhaps having mental health challenges, or they're self-absorbed, or they're just ignorant to some things. And so either you may be isolating yourself from others for whatever reason, or you're dealing with people who are very self-contained. In some cases, you're dealing with people who are foolish. And if so, these are the very people who are going to learn some kind of lesson about trying to prove something through intellectual dominance built on a faulty foundation. So it's a day to get back to yourself, take care of yourself, do some thinking, tie up some loose ends, and close some business out.